Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
Very Madison-esque.
This song was totally requested by Roxy and Striar.
They played it during the episode. Come on.
What up, AfterBuzzers? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in Studio 4 with the Real World Skeletons. I'm joined in studio by my lovely co-host. We have Nicolette Sente Don't Play Gaona.
Just call me Cabernet tonight.
Okay. Next to her, we have Roxy Striar, rocking her 90s choker attire.
Always. I'm stuck in the 90s and in my choker.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hey. So what
What's
you
up,
guys think of the
Cabernet?
episode tonight?
I mean, shit got real.
It is the real world.
Yeah, honestly, if nothing else, it made me really excited for the next couple weeks. This is going to be a crazy season. That I just can't stop saying I'm so glad I'm not on. Like,
Not on the real world?
this season, oh my God.
I would have loved it.
Are you kidding?
Oh, I would have been like, go ahead. Bring it on. Who you gonna bring?
Who would they bring?
Who would be your skeleton?
Oh, I'm too scared to think about it. I was a mean
Who would
girl.
be your skeleton?
I mean, it would have to be my ex.
I know, me
Because
too.
everyone else would be like, okay.
You'd be like, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
But even my ex, it would have turned out exactly like Alicia. He just went home.
I don't think it would have come in the first place.
I don't know.
Again with the ums.
Sorry, girl.
I just want to be part of it. Can you give me a little warning next time? Like we're about to
No, that's the
No,
point.
yeah.
It's not supposed to be a warning.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
You're supposed to just
You'll catch on. All right, let's talk about it. So the first skeleton, Alicia, Sylvia's boss, they used to be friends, but then when Alicia became the manager of the bar that they worked at, she started talking down to her.
Right.
So the roommates were giving her a little hard time last week.
Here's what I'm confused about, though. So she said she slipped it at some point in the episode that she was leaving on Monday. So
Right.
she left early, but is everybody
I think she
only
was there
supposed
for
to be
a
there?
week.
So is everybody only supposed to be there for a week? And what? She left 2 days early or something?
I don't know. She just left.
No,
Yeah.
I think she left earlier than she was
I think
supposed to
she
because
did.
she said, I want to leave today, and the woman was like, in 2
2
days?
Right.
She said
So
no,
she was probably-
today.
yeah, she was like-
Like,
But who
I
knows?
want the plane right here outside the crib.
But maybe she was supposed to leave and they were trying to make it look like that, but two days was supposed to be like she wanted more time to rekindle or something, and she's like, no, today.
Girl, bye. She didn't want to rekindle nothing.
I don't
It
think she
didn't
was there
seem
for
like
a
it.
week. I think she was there for like 3-4 days.
I just don't get why she went on the
mean-
show then, because what's the point? Her whole audition for the show or whatever Skype interview she had, she was like, yeah, I was really a big bitch to this girl. I made her life a living hell. I was horrible to her.
Because some people
She's proud
think
of
they
it.
want to be on TV, and then they realize, like, oh shit, like
Now
I'm
everybody
here,
knows
and
I'm
there's
bitchy.
actually fucking cameras here, and I don't know how to
it's
control
not going
myself.
my way.
It wasn't.
It wasn't going her way. Like, no one.
Well,
sorry. like,
you're lying on television, like, girl. Like,
she over here really trying to start rumors when everybody are like,
Did you think that was that big of a rumor, though?
which one that she slept with her?
No, not that one, because that one was true, but the one where she said, I made her everything she was at the bar or whatever.
I mean, it was
Sylvia
overdramatic.
was overdramatic. But, I
Exactly.
mean,
But I mean,
I'd be irritated
right,
if somebody I
would've-
didn't like, you made me? No, honey, I made myself.
I'd be
And
annoyed,
you're
too.
here because of me.
Right, so I
what's
guess
the
I
tea?
made you.
Right.
But what about the point when Alicia says, she's like, wow, Sylvia would never be acting like this at home. I believe that. Like, I believe at home, Sylvia probably would have been like, oh, this is annoying. But because she's on TV, she's like, you can't go around saying this thing about me. Like, so over the top.
I don't know. See, I look at Sylvia in two totally different ways. Like, Sylvia could either be that girl that she came on the Real World and she never was like really that cool. So like now she's on the Real World and she's like, no, she's trying to be a badass bitch. Or she's Mexican, so she got those two sides where like, you know what I mean? Like she can be like really nice and polite and like, but don't get it
the
fucking
fire,
twisted.
right.
Yeah, I guess
Because
that's
she
true.
got that crazy eye that one eye be like.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think she's crazy. I definitely don't put that, behind her. Like, I feel like, Faith, what's her name?
I'm sorry, what?
Her enemy.
Alicia?
Alicia, my bad.
Felicia.
I don't know, she looks like a Faith. I don't know.
Bye, Alicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Alicia. No, but I definitely think, I don't know, it's weird to me to see how Alicia is this bitch to Sylvia. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she just kind of just stays to herself.
Who,
Like,
Alicia?
yeah, she just really was just like...
Alicia just comes off as the type of girl that just doesn't like the type of girl Sylvia is, period.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like everything's just like,
Like,
ew,
we'll
you're
never be
gross.
friends,
Like,
right.
you use tampons. Like,
I use pads.
yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Like,
it's like
ew,
that
she's
kind of thing. Like, girl, just
salty,
because you
like-
fucking don't be shoving shit up your pussy, like, girl, I don't know why I just took
I've
it
like
there, guys.
completely lost where you guys just
I know,
went,
but meaning like I just feel like Alicia comes off like that emo girl that I went to high school with that like went talk to people because she fucking watches Dawson's Creek. It's like, girl, calm down. Like the one that would wear that choker.
so me.
Kind of.
So
but like
Alicia
not
reminds you of
really,
me.
but like I fuck with you.
No, I get what you're saying though. To be perfectly honest, like I don't know how close I would be with either Alicia or Sylvia outside the house. What?
No, we're joking. I love you.
Oh, I don't know if I would be, but Sylvia at least to me seems like a good person, and Alicia seemed very malicious to me, which I didn't appreciate. And who knows if that was just her on TV or her playing it up for TV.
Alicia didn't come off malicious.
You know
Alicia
what?
came off real. Like, it was
Alicia
just,
was boring, so I'm over it.
she was real boring.
Real boring, real dry, real boring, like those plants that she kept on picking. Okay.
What were they saying, Steven? You were saying they were saying in the chat that it kind of blew up in everybody's face for bringing her on.
I mean, yeah.
Because
Clearly.
I mean, but think about it. The bitch came on the show.
Like, I needed to see some hair pulling. I needed to see some cussing bitches out. I needed to see some, like,
yeah,
I mean,
that would have been
that's
fake. Can
a
you
diff-
imagine if like Alicia had
picture-
seen her and she just like started pulling out her hair? It was
I
like,
mean, it would
That's
get
gonna be
something.
Violetta when Violetta's skeletons
oh
come.
yeah, V's gonna be all
Bad
about
Girls
that.
Club up in this
And if
bitch.
she's not, then that's her bad because she has been like all the time being like, this is what I'm gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna be like. Sylvia never was like, I'm gonna pull her hair out or whatever. V like tossed over somebody she didn't even know's bed and blanket.
Yeah, like Sylvia it was really weird to see Sylvia's dynamic with her because it was like they were cool. Like she was like, okay, so are we gonna talk? Like if I didn't fuck with somebody, I'd be like,
I would
go
have gone
right
out there.
upstairs. Right, I would have been making my cereal extra loud, like
Right.
I know you're
I've
on
been
TV.
like, you can stay here, but I'm not talking to
right,
you.
like
So let me
bitch,
know
your
when you
bedroom
wanna
is
leave,
outside, right? Where you've been sleeping for the past
Right,
15
on that
hours.
little porch.
Stay out there with the plants and grow, bitch.
Okay, think about if this wasn't.
green, bitch. You would grow
Thumbelina outside.
If this wasn't a TV show and this was just like a social experiment and so everything was the same minus the cameras, I feel like if Alicia was coming in the house, Sylvia just would have been like, all right, let
Yep.
her sit outside. I'm not even going to go out there.
Sylvia loved
The camera time.
loved the fact
Yeah.
that she had all these
Absolutely.
people, and
Oh, yeah.
Alicia was out by herself, like, oh hey girl.
Yeah.
She loved.
You can come
having
back in whenever you want.
Yeah,
Probably back in
I'm
the
not
bar.
going to talk to you, and no one else is, but that's okay.
Except for Madison.
Madison, if you want to talk to her, you can't sit with
It
us.
was funny when she really called the producer. She was like, is she dead or not?
But like, so you care.
So
She cares that she's alive. That's just human being. Like, come on.
No.
Well,
You wouldn't care if your skeleton was
definitely
alive or dead. Think about it. Think about your ex. You don't care if they're alive.
Well, at this
First of all, I
point-
would have been used to that. I would have been like, the motherfucker didn't come home, ain't nothing different. So,
right.
so my skeleton would have been like, now if a week goes by, then we might have some problems. You know what I'm saying? But like with her, it was like, girl, it was the next day.
Right.
Y'all are harassing her. Like,
Right.
why
And
would
you
she want
honestly,
to?
she wouldn't want to come back.
Why would
that's
she want to
true.
be here?
That's true.
And then she came back
Yeah.
with flowers and a gift. Like, what do you get somebody up? Like, what was it? Like Victoria's Secret underwear? Like, what do you get?
Is that what
somebody-
she? That completely went over my head. She came back with a gift.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
flowers.
But
and
she
was like,
never
I just
opened
don't
it.
want drama. Huh. Like, I don't
Maybe
know.
it's a ticking time
It was
bomb.
a parting gift.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
What
Shine
about that
on you,
note?
outta here.
That note she leaves, like, thank you so much. Thank you for the house. Thank
Thanks
you for,
for taking
everything.
care
Thanks
of
for
her.
taking care of my girl Sylvia. Like, you are so full of shit. That was just such BS to me.
Well, how did you think about, Madison wanting to kind of befriend Alicia because she felt like I was put in that situation? Do you see the loyalty part of it with this, or do you think like,
There was no loyalty there.
what do you mean?
I mean, she felt bad for the girl, so I get that. But there was gonna be some issues around the house regarding that. So at the end of the day, I would have just rolled with the crew, the house too, because I wouldn't have put myself out there for some girl who just came and is gonna be leaving soon. Like, what's the put? You're putting your friendship in jeopardy with two girls that you've been rocking with for a really long time for this one girl. I mean, yeah,
Not
she did look
really long
really
time.
I mean, okay, whatever.
Here's my thought process
Okay.
on the whole thing. You can't be mad at somebody for being dumb. So, like, when I look at Madison, I feel...
a lot of people are mad at George Bush.
You can be annoyed with somebody, but you can't be actually angry at somebody for being ignorant or for handling a situation because...
Oh, yes, you can.
I don't think you can. So, like, what I would have handled it very similar to the way that V and Sylvia did. They sat down, they explained to her, like, listen.
3 days later.
Yeah, 3 days later, but honestly, like, Madison's not doing
sorry.
this.
I didn't know. Like,
She
girl,
didn't, though.
get
I don't
your
think she
life.
did. I don't think she knew. Like,
She wasn't
honestly,
thinking of it like that. She wasn't.
I don't think she's a mean girl. I just think there's a little bit of a disconnect there. You know, I'm sure she's smart in
she's
other
funny.
ways, but that kind of thing, that
That's so
social
nice
way,
of you.
I bet she is, but that social, like, girlfriend kind of thing, just so over her head. So can you really get mad at her for that? No, you can be annoyed. You could decide not to be her friend, but you can't, like, bitch her out.
You know what? At least she was there for the girl.
For Alicia?
Yeah, I mean, at least she was there for the couple days.
Otherwise, Alicia would have got no camera time. We wouldn't even know one thing about her. She would have been wandered off by herself.
Actually, I would have liked that, to be
to
honest.
see where
Like,
I want to know where she went the night before.
She's in a hotel, and I was like,
She did not do nothing crazy.
Really?
Jessie, really?
I don't
Really? If she did something crazy, the cameras would have shown us.
know. Girl,
you think so?
You never know.
Yes, girl. Y'all really think she went out partying by herself? Hell no, she was depressed. Like, let me get a hotel. I'm not going back to that house. Let me just sit in my corner in my hotel and wait till my flight to ticket home. Like, no, there was nothing exciting.
I don't know.
No.
All right, well, within that happening,
You drink that wine after that, girlfriend.
Violetta
Chunk.
says she's really excited for her skeletons
she
to come.
can't
That's a
wait.
lie, bitch.
She can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for that, T, because I
So-
can't wait to see
I
how
can't
she
wait.
really handles this.
Wait, she gets a call last week from her best friend saying 2 people are coming out for her. They said that it was a guy and a girl.
All I know is some girl with some big ass tits.
Is it going to come
Like,
for her?
she's like big.
Do you have
and
a
shit.
problem with girls with big tits? What, do you have a problem?
But no, but every time like the they showed it, you know, it was this, but they were like total opposites. Like one girl with like some big ass tits, and other girls really skinny. They're like the bad girls club or whatever. Like the girls entering the building, they're about to turn the fuck up on these bitches.
Wait,
like,
for
they're-
Violetta?
I don't even know.
There's 2 girls. Yes, they
I thought it was a
pull
girl
up.
and a guy.
No, the 2 girls they pull up in the episodes. Like you can be seeing it, and they be pulling up. Like they're gonna be coming for Sylvia and Violetta.
If you remember,
they're gonna be going like this.
V claims that she was like the biggest bitch of all time back in the day, so I'm sure she has a
reminds me of
lot
you
of
a little bit.
skeletons.
I mean, just because like you're,
Great timing of that comment.
well, no, just because you're like a Spitfire.
You're hearing this?
Is she a
Hearing
Spitfire?
this?
Spitfire.
I really have no idea where you're trying to go with that.
She was the biggest bitch. Yeah, she reminds me of you totally. So much shade.
No,
Just like-
that was not
Palm
even shade.
trees.
That was
That was
like
a-
straight up like Roxy, you're a badass bitch. You're gonna put a bitch in place and you're gonna tell them what the fuck is
Honestly,
up.
I take it
That's
as a
what I'm
compliment
talking
because
about.
I think that she is one of the realest people for us to see on the
Yes,
real
that's what
world in
I'm
a long
saying.
time. I
Yes,
like her a lot.
totally.
I like her.
It was a compliment, everyone.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Okay.
For
All
whatever
right,
it is.
so Alicia tells her boss, goes out with Madison and tells Sylvia's boss that they work together and that she basically taught Sylvia everything that she knew.
Oh, she
and
was
that
turned up. She
if
was like-
he put her and Sylvia behind the bar, which I thought it was kind of a weird balance,
Weird.
that she was like kind of complimenting her with backhand compliments, and she was
Right.
like, if you put the 2 of us behind there, we'll make more money than you've ever made.
Right.
So meaning that they work well together,
But
which
then
is
it's like, girl, ain't nobody asked you to stay.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
You over here
know-
not
Not
gonna
hired.
work? Like I'm
This isn't
confused.
Celebrity or Pride Day.
Right.
You know for a fact though, if Ariel or Ariel, whatever, had never hired Sylvia before, Alicia would have come in here and been like, she's the worst bartender ever. But she couldn't say that because they've seen her bartend. So the only thing she could say is, yeah, she's good, but only because I made her good. Like, that was the only thing she could say at that point.
So while that happened, Sylvia finds that out, and she goes to meet up with the wolf pack who brought Alicia out.
I love
and she
wolf pack.
confronts Alicia, and Alicia says, I never said that. And here's where you fucked up, bitch. Because, like, the thing is you lied on camera. You need to know that you lied on camera, and
Own
then it's
it.
going to bite you in the ass.
She should have at least said, I said that. You want to know why? Because I'm your boss, and the only reason that you can pour drinks is because I'm, or whatever. Like,
She should have owned it
stand your
and been
ground
like, yeah,
and own
bitch,
it.
let's keep it real. Like, are you going to lie on the cameras and sit here and be like, you never like, bitch, why would I become the manager?
Right. Why did I get hired over you? That's exactly what she should have said, but she was like, I didn't say that.
But these are white girls. They
Honey.
only know how to throw shade like that. You know?
Okay.
All right. So Madison confirms that at least she's like, yeah, she did say it. She said it.
She said, but Madison said it in such a cute way because honestly,
love Madison.
Tony was just like, I want to know if she really said it. I want to know, like, Tony, what are you going to do if she did? Yeah, she said it. And I'm like, oh, Madison, you're so cute sometimes.
We find out that Sylvia gets upset with Alicia because it brings out negative feelings of her ex,
That's really intense.
in which Jason is coaching her through this because he wants to fuck her.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I have to be careful with how, like, tread lightly here for a second because I don't want to insult her, but I think it's
All right, tread lightly. Go ahead.
I think it's a little
Disney on ice.
bit of a force for her to make that connection. Like, I
agree with this.
have been abused in the past, so when she treats me like this, I have flashed. You know, being abused by a boyfriend is very different,
Very
than
different.
than Alicia being a little mean to you. And to say that you having like post-traumatic stress about it, or what, she didn't use those exact words.
Is she really like in the bar? Like,
well, hold
you
up.
need it.
Hold up.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can look at
Were
it
you
from.
finished?
Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying.
I
yeah.
get what you're saying, anyways. But like
Just
I
making
was saying,
Go on.
I feel like that there is a point where Sylvia's out here and she's sitting here talking about.
What?
I'm listening.
And this is where iTunes users are like, what just happened? Did it get cut off?
Sensei's playing around, and she usually doesn't play.
Honey.
Oh, she plays a lot.
No, all right, whatever.
So what are you saying?
No, I'm done with that
Okay,
conversation.
whatever. I'm just saying, if it actually is true, I'm sorry for being rude about it now, but like, I just think that she was trying to get some sympathy points there.
No,
and
I mean, I get it.
I
It
don't know.
was sympathy points, 100%. So we get this quick scene of the wolf pack doing a little beat session, jamming out in the apartment.
Yeah, those pots and pans. You guys ever hear anybody else
Really?
making
Are we
noise?
really bringing that up?
No.
I mean, we're only 15 minutes in, and I only got one more page of notes. So yeah.
Okay, you ever hear somebody making noise and it hurts your ears unless you join in? Like, that's what this felt like to me.
Yeah,
like
girl.
somebody's banging on pots,
Yeah,
and you either say shut up or you have to start banging on something too.
Right.
This was like the worst music you've ever heard.
They reminded me of Doug
They need some sensei rapping in there.
banging on
Oh,
a
no,
trash
girl.
can.
I ain't
Why?
getting on that beat, honey.
That's true. Banging on the trash can, yeah, Doug Funny, for sure.
So Violetta is explaining how Alicia is bad and knowingly is hurting Sylvia
Yeah.
to Madison. Madison then feels bad, and
She's crying on the floor. You have to feel a little bad for her.
that's when Sylvia starts wondering where Alicia is. I did feel bad for Madison because it's just like,
She doesn't get it.
I just wish Madison could say, look, I'm gonna be cool with her because why are y'all being bitches? But Madison would never use that term
Yeah.
or say that to those
How would
girls.
she say that? I'm gonna be really nice because I'm just nice to everyone.
You know what I mean, guys? Like, you're being really mean to her. She's sleeping with the plants.
What is that?
Alicia goes home, apologizes to Sylvia. You know, she says that she was wrong, and then that's where we get Jason and Bruno awkwardly talking to each other about how Jason likes Sylvia, but he knows that she likes Bruno.
All right.
And Bruno's like, dude,
This
I
just
don't
came
give a
out the
fuck.
woodworks. Like, this came out of, like, I don't even know where this even came from. Like,
Part of me wonders if they're just so bored and they're creating these stories. Like, even the fight with Jason and Nicole, I'm like, was that real?
I thought that was real.
no,
But
they
this
probably just
one-
really were fucking irritated with each other. Like, they
Yeah.
were like, no, you take out the trash. And then, you know, Nicole is still a girl, everyone. So she has,
And she's the
Whatever.
bartender. It's not her
know.
job to take out the trash. We're not there yet, though. We're still talking about this little thing with Sylvia, right? This is what was weird to me. I expected Bruno to be the kind of guy who was like, dude, I still like her. I'm still deciding between two women. Like, I'm kind of hooking up with her. But he didn't care at all. He was like, yeah, you know, you never know how the road will take you. What? Like, didn't
Bruno
you
saw
just
the
fuck
crazy
her?
in Sylvia and was like, I'm good.
Yeah, but then how did Jason start But I don't even know where, like you just said, Nick, I don't know where that came from.
It's not going anywhere.
Do you think Sylvia has feelings for Jason at all?
No.
Okay, first of all, my thing is this.
No.
Jason is very attractive, but Sylvia, like, he has a child on the way, like.
Okay, well, she doesn't know that.
She does
well,
now.
now she does. Yeah, right. Okay.
Which is kind of messed up that she knows.
Is it messed up?
Yeah, what Nicole did, I thought what both of them did were messed up, but I thought what Nicole did, like, one-upped. I thought it was really bad.
I don't even know. It was a silly fight that turned into this big-ass fight.
Airing somebody's tea like that? Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah,
Well,
I mean,
wait.
that's a major tea.
Before
like,
we-
no
Yeah.
one knows he has a baby on the
Get into that, to finish up the Sylvia thing, do you guys think that with the skeletons coming on, Sylvia should have dealt with her problem versus treating it the way she did?
Clearly, there's just no problem. They just don't like each other. They don't get along. I don't think it was that serious of an issue to really resolve.
I'm the kind of person...
It's a boss and someone who works underneath her. They're going to have issues regardless.
Yeah, it seemed like she didn't care that much. I'm the kind of person, if they brought like a real skeleton on of mine, I think that you go on this show for an experience, and I think that I would try to use that to help make my life better and help bring closure at least to a situation. Like, even if it's, all right, we both don't like each other, let's try to stay out of each other's way. That's what I want to see from the show. We always want to see people improve. Like, I don't want to watch these people just leave the same person. That's not the point.
Right.
So I do hope we see some skeleton drama actually get resolved one way or the other.
It's an actual issue.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week ain't the one. All right, so Jason, we get to the work situation with Jason and Nicole. So Jason's sweeping. Apparently he's what, the busboy? Is that what he's?
Basically, he's the bar back.
The bar
Yeah,
guy?
he's the bar back, but that's his job.
Yeah.
Well, he said that her job was to bartend, to bar back, and he made it seem like she was supposed to be doing similar work to him.
I feel like she's the bartender, he's the bar back. I've worked as a bar back for years and years. You go and do all of the bitch work. Like, you gotta bring the ice, you gotta go change the kegs, you gotta sweep the floors, you gotta take out the trash. If I ever said, like, no, you as the bartender have to do that, they're busy. They're at the bar. Like,
I just think Jason forgot that she was a female, and he was so used to this whole wolf pack, like, yeah, we're going out and get some bitches, like, she's still a lady at the end of the day. You still have to respect her. And, I mean, yeah, she has muscles and all that, you know what I'm saying? But just take out the trash, dude.
to play devil's advocate for a second, though, because I agree with you, but honestly, her whole point is, like, how bro-y she is. Like, she can hang with the guys, she can
Like,
hang, she can keep
take
up.
a trash bag out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
You're right.
to me, it's not the fact that she's a woman, because as a female, I can take out the trash. It's the fact that that's her job isn't to do that, and that is his job. Like, that's what he's literally getting paid for.
Well, I would like to talk to them and find out what their jobs are.
Yeah, if that's true.
Because I'm just looking at now, the thing about Jason, though, is he, from what I'm looking at, seems to kind of just get a little overreactive with certain things. Like, he be getting really emotional about certain things. I'm just looking
he's
at
just
him
going
like,
through
Jason.
it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what was the other screaming match he was in for a second?
That was with him and Nicole when they get home. And
No, I don't mean this episode. The only other time we saw him yell, he yelled a few episodes.
was it to Violetta?
Oh, it was to
At the
V. So
kitchen.
that's how we knew he has that side of him.
Well, so while they're there, he tells Nicole to shut the fuck up because she won't take the trash out. She finally takes it out. She makes a comment. He says, "Shut the fuck up. I know you eat pussy, but you shouldn't act like one." And then she took offense to that, and I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe it comes off weird from a straight guy to a lesbian, because I'm like, I'd be knocking on my homegirl, like.
Yeah, but if you said that, Jesse, you wouldn't scream it at work. Like, you'd be like, if somebody was being like a little bitch, you'd be like, maybe you eat pussy, but you shouldn't act like one. You wouldn't be like, maybe you, like,
But
the way he said it.
Yeah, okay, the way he said it. But again, you're one of the bros. You're the wolf
That's
pack.
true.
And you're sitting over here talking about, like, you don't want to take the trash out. And he's saying, bitch, like, you eat, just because you eat pussy, don't act like one. You know what I mean? Like, I get where he's coming from, and I feel like, Nicole, you playing flip-flop over here. Like, what
She's
side do you want to be
flip-flopping.
on?
Like, do you want to be the
We
femme,
know
or do
you're
you
a
wanna be the-
female. I know Jason knows you're a
Right.
female, but he clearly feels that you are at a certain standard in which he can treat you as. He ain't trying to fight you.
For real,
He ain't
we're
trying to
Robin
punch
and
you.
Batman.
He's just saying, take the trash out or do whatever. I don't know. I just
I
feel
don't
like...
know. It's all messy.
Like, she uses it to her advantage. When she wants to be one of the boys, she's one of the boys. When she doesn't. But, I really like her, and I like that she acknowledged it very quickly that she did something messed up. because before I felt like she was more on the right, and then when she went and they went home and she screamed that he had a kid on the way, and she knew that Violetta was standing there, and obviously they're really that Sylvia was standing there, and they're really close. I'm sure she knows Jason crushes on Sylvia. Then it was like, that's messed up, because that's his big like quote unquote secret, and he said he was going to tell him. He wasn't trying to keep it forever. It's just like, you let him say that. You don't scream that across the place. That's
I'm glad
up.
he didn't touch her or put her hands on her, because when they were on the stairs, I was a little nervous. Like,
I know.
Don't go that way.
Especially because I remember in previews, it looked like one of them was falling back, but then.
Well, I know Madison gets a black eye. I wonder if one of those girls hit her. Oh my god.
Well, and so then Nicole was upset that she's like, you don't curse at a woman like that, and I'm looking like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
I'm just not even.
Yeah, that
what
was
you mean?
a weird
You
thing
have
to say.
Like,
What you mean? You have to.
you
That's what we're
can't
doing
now. You
here.
can't put your hands on a woman. You can't yell at a woman. You can't do certain. Like, I'm just looking like,
Yeah.
Over here like, bro.
right? Like,
Yeah.
girl, well, take your flannel off then and put a dress on.
No. Oh
see,
my
I
God.
ain't going
Okay.
there.
Don't. She doesn't need to put a dress on and all that. But the whole point is, she's
You want to
screaming.
be a woman.
Like, for me, I would never say that at somebody. Like, you don't swear at a woman like that, because I have a potty mouth, and if I'm going to swear at you, then you can swear at me back. Like, that's how I feel about things.
Right.
So I just think if you can dish it, you should be able to take it, and usually she can. So this was a weird example of a time she couldn't.
Exactly. Okay. I agree. Yeah.
And I mean, I guess the work thing, like, you don't out someone's sexuality. Like, girl, you out your own sexuality.
Oh, yeah, like, you think that they didn't-
Once you open your mouth,
Just that ponytail.
hate to be a judgmental Judy, but I'm just saying.
No, but she talks about it, I feel like. Like, she talks about it.
I mean, how many numbers do you think she gets when she's serving a drink?
Right. Are
She
any
probably
of them
taking
men?
wives away from men. Like, Nicole be out there. All right.
She's hot, though, I will say.
She is. So they made up. I loved it. They were so cute with each other.
Batman and Robin comment. I couldn't. It's so cute.
Alicia gets her flight. She goes home. She's like, bye, bitch. So they all go out, and then Jason's humping on Sylvia. And then Tony gets jealous of Madison talking to this guy.
Nick. This was weird because everybody was mad at Tony because he wasn't picking, but Madison was like, Tony, come here, when she was talking to another guy.
Well, because the guy saw Tony awkwardly staring at them and
I
was
guess.
like, what's up with this guy?
Right.
Like, this is fucking weird. Why
That's
is he?
true.
Is there something between the two of y'all?
And it was
And she was like,
awkward.
no, Tony, come over here and tell him there's nothing up between us.
Yeah.
You're attractive, but like, okay, this is fucking weird. Like,
Yeah, the whole thing was just like,
Tony.
that
but you're not
situation.
me.
That situation never would have happened if
I
they
can't
weren't on
believe
camera.
he didn't get punched.
I know.
Honestly.
You would think that Nick should have punched Tony.
Ballsy.
I don't think he should have, because I'm not promoting that, but I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He was like, and who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird, but good for Madison because Tony straight up like has been on the phone with other women, all the stuff. Like she should go dance with somebody else. She should go flirt with somebody else.
I know, that's so awkward when she be talking to the girlfriends on the phones. Like,
Oh my God,
girl, what are you doing? Setting yourself up to get your ass whooped?
They're gonna watch this. They're gonna watch the show. Like you
That's
can't
why
say
she
you're
gets the black
Sylvia.
eye.
Oh, you know it
Yep.
because she over here like, hey girl, like, yeah, he ain't here. This is Sylvia,
He's
and then they just start
upstairs.
making out like.
She's literally, he's literally on the phone.
She apologized. I apologize for anything I did.
I apologize for anything he did, and he hadn't even told this one of his two ex-girlfriends what he had done yet. And it was like, why did she just out of it? Was just so fucking weird. And I don't blame anybody because I do stand up for Madison a lot. But if I was one of those two girls of Tony's, I would
Yeah.
walk in. I would be more pissed at him,
For
but
sure.
for her, I'd be like, why were you getting on the phone with me? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's weird. And it's not that you're ignorant. It ain't that you dumb or stupid.
Right.
Like, okay, you a dumb bitch,
That's
bitch.
bitchy,
Get off the
yeah.
phone. Boop.
Oh, hell to the no. It's some bitch really.
I don't know what.
Okay, I was looking for more like a oh hell no or something like that.
What?
Like a,
What the hell's going on? No, oh my God. I didn't know about
Happy birthday, Batman.
Oh my God. I feel like the biggest piece of the shit right now. I love you guys.
So it's Roxy's half birthday, and she's been
That's not a
complaining
thing.
all day to Phil that it's her half birthday, and she didn't think anyone was gonna remember. And what did Phil do? He broke all the candles to come wish Roxy a happy.
We only lit half of
Roxy,
them.
you can pay for Spider-Man and Robin later. It's about $1,500.
Y'all really
half
get
birthday.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I get it because it's half.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You only blew
Do I
out
get
half the
half of a
candle.
wish?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you guys. All right. That's good. I think I deserve that. All right.
Awkward.
This is nice for the camera. Thanks, guys. All right. It's good. All right.
All right.
What? Just, this is so good.
Who is
So
that?
nice. I don't know. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
You can check out Spider-Man's YouTube channel at youtube.com/Tachi Productions. TOCCI Productions.
Wow. Okay, so we're in the middle of the show. Right.
Like,
If you guys are on iTunes, I'm so sorry.
You look like what happened after Madison woke up the next day from hooking up with Tony.
yeah, girl, just don't
Why
get
was
too
his
close.
sperm pink?
Girl, just don't get too close. Okay.
All right. So, anyways,
Okay.
anything can happen here at AfterBuzz TV, guys. Wait. I really was gonna.
cannot read this.
I was really gonna blame you,
get some
Steven, because I
icing.
thought you were really slacking on the Batman
music, I was
comment.
like, what
I was
the
like,
hell?
we talked
too.
about
I was
Batman and
like,
Robin like
hello.
3 minutes ago.
I know. Like,
my
what the
God.
hell? And then
I'm
we've got
gonna
like
take this out of
Spidey
here.
in here.
All right, let's wrap this up though. All right, so Tony gets on the phone with Elizabeth. Madison apologizes for everything she did. They end up hooking up. They wake up in Madison's shorts,
Some icing, it's really
and he says he has no regrets for hooking up with her.
Yeah. I think that's probably
not.
until his ex walks in the house. Like, here's what I don't understand. You know your exes are coming. Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb?
Ding dong.
Like, you can't do that. And then I think he almost did it because he knew his ex was coming and was like, oh, once she comes, I'm not going to be able to do this.
I would 100% agree that Tony is playing it
And
for the
he's
cameras.
really about to be wifing up with this girl.
Wait,
Ah, too much shame.
wait.
He actually said it 50 times.
wait.
Don't open it. Wait. Don't open it.
Do it again, do it again, do it again. One more time, just one more time.
Y'all can rewind it on YouTube.
Give us a chance to eat
so
the frosting while you
Elizabeth shows
wait.
up. Yo, people
Get
are
the
trying to
fuck
gonna
off my
eat this afterwards, and
I
y'all
know.
got your fingers
It's
in
my
it.
cake. I just want one.
Let's go to predictions. Y'all are so ghetto. This is ghetto. We just need to wrap this up. Let's go to predictions.
You are
Steven, are you on
so
the
mad.
All right. Well, anyway, moving on to predictions.
All right, guess me.
Someone is very angry.
All right, what do we got for next week? It's going to be an insane week.
Yes, we get Madison crying because Elizabeth shows up, and then what's her name? Who's the other ex?
Alyssa? No. what
What's her
is-
name?
I don't know the
Alyssa.
stalker.
Elizabeth's the stalker.
Alyssa.
Show up, and he's in the bed with one of them.
It looked to me
with
like
the
Elizabeth.
main- the
It looked
main
to me
chick.
like
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. So here's the deal. He's got the two exes. He's got the love of his life, who was the first one, and her name is Alyssa. And then the one that he's currently dating is named Elizabeth. And Elizabeth and Alyssa hate each other.
Okay.
And now they're about to both hate Madison.
Here's where I'm gonna finally end up liking Sylvia, because Sylvia stands up for Madison and she starts throwing the bed shit off like,
And
bye bitch, you was rude to Madison.
She's
So-
about to show Madison what friendship looks like, which is great.
And Madison's about to be like, yes, bitch, yeah.
I don't think so.
oh my God,
I bet
you
Madison's
guys
gonna
did
be
that
like,
to
this is
me
so sad that you did this to those girls. Like, they didn't do anything. They didn't
No.
know.
Wow,
Madison's gonna be-
Madison better turn up.
Yeah,
She
Madison.
better turn up.
Madison ain't turn. Oh,
Well, she
no,
better
she'd be
turn
that crazy
up.
bitch like Pikachu, like.
Oh,
And then we get Elizabeth crying, talking about she's not gonna leave.
Yeah.
Bitch, you can't stay here.
yeah, you need to go, honey.
I don't understand what's actually happening. Like, are
I don't know what's
Madison,
gonna happen.
Elizabeth, and Alyssa gonna try to talk things out and fight over Tony? Like, what?
This
What-
is gonna be too
what would
much
you do?
tea. This is too much tea.
It's too much tea. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen with Madison. I mean, with Tony after the fact. Like,
Oh, Tony is not gonna want to
he go
deal with
home.
Madison at all. He's
well,
gonna,
I'm
he's done
hoping
with
Madison
her.
ain't gonna try and fuck with Tony no more.
I don't know.
It depends.
She done let him have it.
I hope none of these
so-
bitches stop fuck. I hope they all stop fucking with Tony. Like Tony.
I will say.
Tony really ain't that special. He 20. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but in all fairness, they all know
like
about
the
each
game.
other. They all know about each other. It's not like he's hiding any of them from each other right now. They're all like Alyssa hates Elizabeth. They know.
Well, no, because they said, "Did you guys hook up?" And they both lied on the phone. He didn't. It wasn't like, "Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I like her, and like I'm really feeling her,
That's
and I might
true.
do something tonight." Like,
But if once they all three come and then they keep hooking up with him, like then they know.
yeah, then this isn't Sister Wives. Like,
Clearly, it's not.
all right. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
At Roxy Striar.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Your panties were in a bunch.
Girl, you was being real unprofessional.
No, I wasn't.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.